Hello and welcome to the daily crypto market update video. Let's start with Bitcoin. Yesterday I draw the path which would be most probable scenario for the Bitcoin to follow in the weekends. Since in the last weekends we have been doing scam pumps like these two, where we have been pumping in the weekends while dumping all way to on Monday straightforward when the stock market opens up red and Bitcoin follows to crash. Since the weekend pumps are caused by low volume and manipulation of some of the whales. What I think is that weekend pumps are caused by since most of the professional traders are not trading and it's all in the control of whales. So whales want exit liquidity, most of them. So that is how they pump Bitcoin. So most of their altcoins also follow and they exit those altcoins. As we have been seeing that altcoins are consistently the strongest altcoin is of course Ethereum and they are bleeding against Bitcoin. If you can see that the Ethereum also broke its low of this year in BTC pair. So that is what happens when Bitcoin starts to go down. Most of the major players, including the whales, they start to dump the altcoins and transfer their wealth mostly into BTC. That is why you might have been seeing that the exchange supply of Bitcoin is going down, as most of the players in the crypto market dump their crypto other than Bitcoin and transfer their assets into Bitcoin. So that is why we have been seeing Bitcoin is holding on still. However, most of the altcoins are going down. Moving on towards the total market cap, the total market cap is still revolving around the strong resistance of $1.21 trillion. However, unable to break it since there is low interest in the market for cryptocurrencies. I'll not be discussing the stock market situation today as the stock in the United States and all over the world are closed due to weekend. So relationship can be established with the dollar currency index. As expected, dollar currency index would be rising since Jerome Powell and the United States president had a meeting in order to further strengthen the dollar, and the dollar is inversely related to the stocks and cryptocurrency market as discussed many times before. So that is what I expected, that that dollar currency index would be bouncing off this line for sure, and that is what dollar currency index is doing. Whenever the dollar currency index goes up, our stocks and other crypto assets goes down. Moving towards Ethereum, we already discussed Ethereum has been bleeding tremendously in the BTC pair, but right now we can see it is consolidating on the lower time frame. If we see on the higher time frame, let's say daily time frame, Ethereum is already below most of its strong resistances and has broken the last support of 0.06. That is how we can say that Ethereum is gonna stay in this trend for a while. And if someone asks me to draw the most probable scenario, I'd say that this is the path Ethereum would be following currently. Most of the time it would break due to weekend pumps or even when the whales need their exit liquidity. However, Ethereum will continue to bleed until Bitcoin reaches its lowest point. This is the path I have drawn for Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is most probably following it. These are the trend lines which I thought that Bitcoin is following, and if you can see that the Bitcoin is falling very beautifully and trading between these trend lines, and I am on 4-hour chart, not 15 minutes or hourly chart. It's a 4-hour chart and it is following very beautifully these trend lines. What I expect that Bitcoin will try to break these trend line upper side, or it may even perform a fake out there as we performed a fake out in the previous time just recently. It can perform a fake out. If I am supposed to adjust it, it can move up, but its main path is still remains to the target area, that is around where liquidity is present, around $23,000 to $21,000. But this is the most probable path I am expecting Bitcoin to move, as the stock markets have started to tank. But right now it is weekend, so the whales are in control and they want exit liquidity from the alts. Moving on towards the altcoins, Solana. We have been seeing today that Solana dumped from its May low today and continued to dump strongly compared to other altcoins such as Polkadot, Atom, and even Ethereum. Solana has been bleeding tremendously just because of the DDoS attack and other network difficulties people are facing. What I would like to remind you that Solana's supply had initial 50% allocation of the tokens to VCs, and VCs always try to cash out when the market is going down. So that is most probable scenario that is being done right now, that the VCs are transferring their Solana to the exchanges and dumping them on market orders. If you can see the market order book on Binance and other exchanges, that they have higher buy order than the sell order, but still the price is dumping because of the reason that when the big amount of orders are sold off, they don't appear on the order book. They just sell on the market price order rather than applying limit orders, as most of them are doing a panic sell right now. Moving on towards stock market, although stock market is closed today, but still I found is this pattern that is very important to discuss. Currently, United States stock market is not doing very great. That is nothing surprising. However, we have broken the record of many years. The stock market has just started to perform. If you can see this point, worst in about 5 years or even 10 years. So the returns for the first 2 quarters of 2022 have been negative, approximately negative. So that is how the situation of the market is right now, and it is no surprise that even if you invested in Bitcoin in, let's say, start of 2022, then you might be in negative returns. That means your investment must be down in dollar terms. Another news is that Elon Musk reportedly said that he wants to lay off 10% of Tesla's workforce, as he is afraid that economy is going to have a downturn, which he might be right. However, considering other companies such as Intel, who recently had hiring on a larger scale. Another important news was that the Bored Ape Yacht Club Discord got compromised and sent a phishing link to the users, and the users got scammed and millions of worth of NFTs were stolen, as they were requested to connect their wallet, and they thought that it's one of the original owners, or you can say the community admins of the Discord, whose account was hacked, and the scammer or phishing link was used to hack the wallets of the users who clicked on the link. That is how careful you need to be in the cryptocurrency market. Whenever you see the scamming or phishing link, just double check and verify before clicking on it with your assets. If the wallet having assets and you click on the link, then you need to be sure that you are willing to take the risk, and even if you lose all of it, then it should not affect your mental health. Those were the news for today. If you find this news important and useful, please hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.